Defense?
Travis Kettner, Your Honor, for Christian Cordero. We're ready.
Are you Christian Daniel Cordero?
Yes, Your Honor.
Going to show you what's entitled. Just one moment. All right, in the box, if y'all could please whisper because you're talking behind the court reporter. All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. And also First Amendment motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them? You're gonna need to speak up.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you all need to whisper in the box. All right. Are you the same Christian Daniel Cordero who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 7771 for the offense of burglary of habitation force on October 8, 2021 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Sorry.
And also in this case, I don't have a trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal.
I apologize.
That's okay.
I'll take it.
Judge, this is on the first amended motion. On or about the 20th day of November, 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Christian Daniel Cordero committed the offense of unlawful carry of a weapon in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Christian Daniel Cordero is then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December 2022 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Christian Daniel Cordero did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Your Honor, we waive the other violations alleged in the motions.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 1, 4, and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of conditions 1, 4, and 4?
Yes.
Court will find violation of conditions 1, 4, and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. We're asking that you adjudicate the defendant guilty, grant the motion to adjudicate the defendant guilty and sentence the defendant to 5 years in the prison. The state will take into consideration the new number 1s, which are the UCW handgun is CC 72128, and the drug charges are case number 739-382, 739-383, and 739-384.
All right, is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor. I just want to come back to the 80 days that we've talked about my client receiving credit that he was held on a warrant on this case in the Guadalupe County Jail while he had a case pending over there. In addition to it's approximately 130 days.
All right, are you asking the court to follow this agreement?
Yes.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right, you need to do a trial court certification, counsel.
Cause number blank.
That's okay. All right, Mr. Cordero. Obviously, you have some issues. If you would like, I can request a therapeutic community for you. Whether or not you are placed in the therapeutic community is completely up to the prison. I have no control over it. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. It's to address any drug issues that you may or may not have. And also it can help you with any type of mental health issues that you may or may not have. Do you understand?
Yes.
Would you like that or no? It doesn't increase the length of time that you're at the jail or at the prison.
No.
All right. How old are you?
21.
All right. So you're 21. You're starting off your life in a bad way. You are on deferred adjudication. All you had to do was complete this successfully and you could be free in the world, but you chose prison. You understand?
Yes.
All right. The court is finding 1, 4, and 4 true. Going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Take in consideration county court cause number 721-928, NIMAC number 739. Just 1 second. 739-383, 739-384. And there was one other.
Yes, sir. 739-382.
739-382. And I'll give you credit for time served that you served in Guadalupe County of 80 days.
Thank you, Judge.
And there's to be no contact with Jose Garcia, Johnny Alonzo, and Joshua Reyes. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. I don't know what's happening with young people these days, but I would always tell people, life is simple, people make it hard. People don't believe me when I say this, but my mom would tell you, I never gave her any trouble. My mom set ground rules and says, this is your curfew. My curfew, if it was at 9 o'clock, I would be at home by 8:30 because things can happen. People would say, Stephanie, why are you not challenging her curfew? And you know what I would tell them? My mom, I think she loves me. So obviously she's setting this curfew for a reason. Whether I think it's arbitrary or not, doesn't matter. These are the rules. And guess what? I would be home at 8:30. Everything would be fine. Now, my brothers, sometimes they would come in past the curfew and they would get punished. And I'm like, all you had to do was come in by curfew time. You wouldn't even receive any punishment. So for you, you're going to have to change your ways. Otherwise, what's going to end up happening, you're going to find yourself in and out of prison, in and out of jail in different counties. You need to make sure you get your GED at the prison. You can get your GED for free. You can even get a college degree for free. I had to pay back loans for my education, but you'll be able to do it for free. Taxpayers, somebody's paying for it. You understand?
Yes. Yes.
If you don't change your life, it's not going to go well for you. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. George Hawkins. And I'm sorry, and counsel, the clerks already know to put the 80 days in, but if you want to recheck, you're more than welcome to do so.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. All right, where are we on this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, and I'm sorry, defense, you're on this side.
Rusty, all right.
Things have changed in the new year.
Okay, so defense is on the side.
Yes.
Good. Yes, Judge, we're here in Mr. Hawkins' matter. He's currently, this is the individual I brought to the court's attention. He was in
Yes.
Laurel Ridge. He recently got out and he's starting VA intensive outpatient this upcoming Thursday. I've been speaking with the states and they're realizing that the treatment would be good for him, that if he kind of does the treatment, follows the program, they may be entertaining a possible PTD offer to mirror some of the treatment that he's going to be getting with the VA judge. So we're just requesting just a short reset so that the state can reach out to the complaining witness, the officer in this case, and make sure that, you know, he's okay with it. And to also see his progress about getting counseling. He's going to be doing 3 times a week, 3 hours group. And then after that, he's going to be doing 9 weeks of individualized sessions with the VA. So I spoke to his case manager and verified all that, and he'll be started up this Thursday with that counseling.
All right, so is there going to be any motions filed for competency or sanity or anything of that nature?
I would like to get a second opinion
A second opinion for what?
for mental ability.
Well, Judge, she's going to be seeing a psychiatrist this Thursday.
I don't
with
believe
the
I should
VA.
have had been forced to take that medication.
Okay. All right, now see where we are. So here's the thing, I'm not a medical doctor and you need to talk to your medical doctor about medication if you have any concerns over it. I sometimes would
I
have,
don't understand how the officer was allowed to put me in handcuffs and place me in back of a police car for not taking medication.
She can't get into
Okay.
that because it's the facts of the case, so we can't talk about that.
so your attorney is right. With regards to the facts of your case, that's something that will be brought out to the court if there's a jury trial or if there's a specific motion for the court to hear. You understand?
Yes.
All right. So is there,
I did get notice that he's going to be meeting with the doctor this Thursday.
Okay.
So I think we'll be able to know more or less what those doctor's findings were and where we're at.
all right, so that's happening this Thursday?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can you put this the last week in January?
Your Honor, is
Yes.
it possible to have a doctor evaluate me that's board licensed by any state other than Texas?
You'll have to speak to your attorney. So I'm not in charge of giving a doctor to you. That's something your attorney will have to request. Do you understand?
Okay.
All right. So which date?
The 29th, Judge.
All right. So we're going to be coming back on January 29th.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Hawkins, I appreciate you asking these questions. I always want people to appear before me. If you have a question about something,
Yes.
just ask it. If it's something that I can't answer for you, I'll let you know. All right?
Yeah, it's just I've been lied to a lot of times to Texas police officers.
Mhm.
And I just would like my time in court.
All right. So what will end up happening is your attorney, the complainant in this case, your attorney will be able to speak with them and the state's attorney will be able to speak to them as well. And we'll go from there. But in this court, there's a process to everything. So I want to make sure that you're ready to proceed before we start with witnesses and that type of thing. Okay. All right. So we'll come back on January 29th.
Yes,
Is
Your
there
Honor.
anything else?
Nothing further from defense, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Get the reset form.
If the dog in